Hi, I'm Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I did not forget about. For this go around, just because I'm kind of juggling things I want to do, I'm going to instead go through, just because I had a fairly busy week of, oh snap, I just remembered I forgot something, of like getting plants and stuff. This last week was birthday week. So I'm going to go through kind of Thursday to Thursday. It's technically Wednesday now, but Thursday to Thursday. Plants I purchased or received in the mail. The first one I actually got Wednesday is a red Heart Philodendron from Kirby's, and I, in less than a week, have started to kill it. Woo! Happy birthday to me! I know what the issue is, so she's not getting featured in this video because nobody needs to see that, and I don't want to make anyone think that their plants aren't good when it's not Kirby's. It's me. Okay, so Thursday, a week ago, I went to my local Ace Hardware, trying to find everything I got from there. I got something I don't have over here, and I don't know what it is. But they did have cute little Philodendron moonlights, and I've got a matching, oh, there it is. Got a lot of plants over here. Matching little Rojo Congo that I got from them. They were $7.99, I think, if. They're really cheap, really cute. And I've already got a big Imperial Red, so I was really, and a fairly decent sized Prince of Orange that also came from, the Prince of Orange came from Ace Hardware. So I figured why not wrap it up and get the last couple bushies. God, I wish I could remember what else I got from there, because I got some stuff in the little tiny pots, but I'm shocked I remembered this many of my plants that I got. Okay. And then later Thursday, I got a delivery I had to drive to work for, because I wasn't going to wait a day to get it. Ugh, gross, sorry. From Love and Audrey's NOLA. And this was a big impulse. But I got an Aglaonema Suicon Japon. But I kept looking at them in their last restock and how pretty the red is. And such a beautiful looking plant. I'm really excited for it. So I got a little new leaf popping up. What else did I get from them? I also got a little baby Ficus Taneki. I thought I had one of these. I really did, a real baby one. But then it kind of started to tank. And now that it's on the rebound, it started putting out new leaves. And they were Ruby Taneki leaves. So I got a new little Ficus Taneki. Love the variegation of this leaf especially. It's so pretty. I'm also missing something from this order. I'm a clown. Yeah, I thought it was maybe up on the shelf, and it's not. I also got you got some cooties on you from the plant above you. Lots of cooties. A nice size Calathea Dottie. I think it's a Rosa Picta Dottie. I'm not sure what your government name is, but a really beautiful Calathea Dottie. Really shiny, it still looks really nice. Everybody at work was like, wow, this one's beautiful. Look how big the leaves are. And all I could think of was, yeah, perfect for spider mites. Also in this order, I'm going to put this up here for now, that I forgot to grab, I got a little baby whalefin, Sansevieria Masonia. It's in the living room. But right now it doesn't really look like anything special because it is so tiny. Friday and Saturday, I think I reeled it in. Ha! Just because I knew I was going out Sunday. Although I do feel like I got something Saturday. So Sunday, I actually drove down to the Orlando area, making some pit stops along the way because I'm a member of a Florida big box plant group. And a lot of people are finding really good stuff in their Walmarts, Lowe's, Home Depots. Ooh, my glasses got a mean glare on them. Etc. That for some the Lowe's and Home Depots and everything in St. Augustine, and at least I haven't gone to Jack's Beach, but the Jacksonville area. Haven't gotten. So, I made my journey. And the first stop, I actually caved. It was a Walmart. And, DeLand. I actually did cave, and because I kept looking at these in Ace Hardwares, and the Walmart by my house had one. It just looked really bad. Of an Aglaonema Red Seam. It actually was one plant, and there was actually a third stalk in here, but it was quite moist when I got it, and not a lot of soil had washed out of it. So when I got home, I actually looked at it, and I was planning on repotting it anyway, just to get it out of the sopping wet soil and holeless pot. But each of the little sections, the 3 sections, were how you sometimes get plants that have that almost meshy, felty like wrap around it. That will eventually kill your plants. These had like plastic like baskets almost around them. So that was also my red flag. Dear God, hurry up and repot these. So my mom actually has the 3rd little section that I gave her because she's better at killing plants than I am. So I gave her one. That's what I got. I got coffee plants at Lowe's. 2 little baby coffee plants to give one to my mom to give her a second try because I got her one for her birthday last year and she killed it. So I got her a new one, and then one for my grandmother because my grandmother just, if I give her a part of a plant that I have, it does 150 times better at her house, even if she neglects it, than it does at my house where it gets love and attention. So, also at that Walmart was the only one they had, so naturally I picked it up, even though I already have a little one. That's a nice red prayer plants, red Marantas, Maranta, L-E-U-R. Again, I've got your government name written down, but I don't have, it's on my phone and I'm using it right now. But I got it. I did not immediately pot it, but I did immediately pop the bottom off of it because I could also tell she was pretty wet. And she still is a little wet. So I think she's going to go quite some time before getting water. Might get some misting to get the leaves wet, but it does actually have some flowering on it, which I think is really exciting. I am disappointed to report that I went to 2 Walmarts in the Orlando area that had garden centers, but you could not go outside to the garden center full of plants. And when I asked why, they said, oh, you just can't. But I want to buy the plants out there. You just can't. Okay. And one of the places I had other stuff that I was going to get, and just the act of, no, you can't go out there for no real reason. I was like, F this, I'll go buy this somewhere else. I'll go buy something at my own damn Walmart. I didn't drive out here just to get the stuff that I can get at my own store. I drove over here to look at the stuff you have out there that's not at my store. And the Home Depots were, it's not they didn't have any good stuff. I mean, I was after some of the newer, unfortunately, the newer Costa Farms that keeps getting put out. Like, people are finding, this whatever, I think they call them the silverleaf monsteras, or as Costa Farms calls them, beautiful home decor, or you can call them house plant. I was looking, people were finding those in hanging baskets. People were finding cebu, Epiprinum cebus, and their Home Depots and Lowe's down there, and I was not finding them in their Home Depots down there. I specifically went to one that 2 days prior people had posted finding some of these good stuffs in them, and I go there and I'm just like, who bought everything? But also while I was there, I did go in 2 smaller I didn't mean to bump the table. 2 kind of locally owned, locally small, family owned-ish nurseries. I'm looking for something from them. This is all still Sunday, by the way, and the weather was shit. So I was, in fact, running around outside in the rain in Orlando, Florida on Sunday, getting really excited about plants. The first one I went to was a little place called City Oasis in Orlando. They're off Mills Avenue. One of the things I got from them was a jewel orchid. This little tiny one up here was a pre-existing one I already had that I'd gotten from a place up in Jacksonville, but I wanted more. So I got a jewel orchid. Ooh, the price is still on here. Not that I paid a lot for, but don't want to talk about that. I was getting really frustrated with the whole Costa Farms crap and not being able to find these plants that people in not even Florida were finding, such as the Hi. You're from Florida. It's Hi. The rabbits were Hi. So, and they had these little ones that I figured at the end of the day, they're probably in better shape coming from a local nursery than sitting in a Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, etc., getting drowned every day in a pot with no holes. And it was about the same price as the ones there. So I figured, screw it. I'm tired of lusting. I mean, I'll probably find them in my Walmart now that I've started. And if I do, I will still buy one. Let's see, what else did I get from this place? Sorry, I keep being gross and like itching my ears and picking my butt. I haven't done that yet, but I'm getting there. This one looks a little rough because I actually pulled it from outside, so it was getting rained on. But I did get a new, may my old one's soul rest in peace, Calthea Beauty Star, White Star. And I am religiously, now, especially now that my collection of Caltheas has actually probably doubled in size in the past 3 days, just from this Orlando trip. I am religiously watching them for mites because that's what killed my last one. I actually still have it in the IKEA cabinet. It's actually that pot right there. And it's got a little stuff about this big that I figure maybe it'll come back. I'd hate to throw it away and it be alive. Also from there, I got a Maranta L-word. It's a variegated one. It's all folded up right now because it's been in the dark. But it's one of the it's a rabbit tracks, I think is what they call them. Like, it's really big, and I love the variegation's so pretty on it. And it was super cheap. I think she charged me maybe $10 for this. Which, I mean, a lot of times for stuff like this that I'm not finding in big box stores, I'm going off, like, what you find them on Etsy for. So paying, like, $20 for this was nothing when I'm finding ones on Etsy in the same size pot, if not less leaves, for, like, $45, plus shipping. So, I mean, I get it's a business, but for me, I'm like, oh, $20? I don't even think I paid $20 for this. What a great deal. Because my other option would be to buy it off Etsy. It's the same size for twice as much. No offense to Etsy sellers. I'm happy. I wish I could do it. Also from that place, I got a lot of stuff. Oh, this one was also outside. I got really excited, even though I literally just bought one of these. I just ordered one of these, and it's like supposed to be here sometime this week. This is a, I'm not sure the correct way to pronounce the name. It's a CTEN, I think I call it like a Satantha, like Satan, Satantha, Setosa. Same thing, it's kind of folded up because it's been in the dark. It's my east facing window where this kind of is in the direction of, has long past sunshine hours. But same thing, I just saw it, and I think this was $20, and I got really if even, and I was just really jazzed about it because I've never seen one of these in a store before. So I was really excited and just like, I know I just bought one of these, but I need it now. I also bought, it's in a little planner that my grandma gave me. They had a bunch of these, and this was, I think, like $1 or $1.50 for this whole plant. It's a Herbacina Iracine, but it's the, whatever, Slime and Lime or Rage and Lime. Or it's got another really fancy name. Sorry, the cat just like rubbed up against me. It starts with an A. It's basically the green version of the chicken gizzard plant, the Iracina herbaceae, that I have a bunch of. That I just thought I got a different leaf shape. They had the kind of beefsteaky heart-shaped ones. But I was like, let's get a shape that's different so I possibly don't get confused for some stupid reason. But I thought the variegation's really cool. This actually looks like it could use some water. And $2 from there. This one actually is not for me. It's another little tiny Calthea Rosie. It's a Calthea Dottie. I actually got it to send to one of my friends who doesn't live in a tropical... She doesn't live in zones 9 plus. She lives up in North Carolina. And she loves plants that have pink on them. Pink, purple, etc. So I figured, what could be better than a really pretty, shiny Calthea Rosie. And she takes really good care of her plants, too. So that was all from City Oasis in Orlando, Florida. Sorry, I'm looking for stuff I got from the next place I went to. There's one thing I got from them. Oh, wait, I see it. Then one of my friends actually recommended I go to a place called Palmer's Nurseries, also in Orlando, kind of in the same vicinity. They have a lot of like outdoor landscaping stuff, which I, unfortunately, in a place like Florida where it's very easy to grow tropicals outside, I understand why you find a lot of large landscaping areas. But they also had some really good houseplant selections. I'm going to cover up the price on this because, again, I didn't pay that much, but I don't necessarily want to cough up exact prices. It's a Hoya Pupa Calyx Splash. I'd actually looked at these at a couple different stores, and I just kind of was like, I don't know if I want to pay what these places want for it. Not that the plant's not worth the money, but again, I'm still working on my Hoya trustworthiness. I still haven't killed any Hoyas recently. It doesn't mean there's not still a chance as I wave this around like a pointer. But this was the only one they had. I always like the variegation, and then they're really cool. This was $10. But again, I would so much rather, just told my mom too about the Raffi, that I would rather pay a little bit more and have it go to like a small business than give it to a big capitalistic corporation like Walmart. Sorry, Walmart. I gotta dig through. I do have a shitload of plants right in front of me. The other plant I got from there was this little, excuse me everybody. Oh good. I already peeled the label off. I was like, oh no. Is a Ficus, Audrey, Altissima, or they call them the yellow gems with the really pretty variegated leaves. I admit that despite COVID protocols, we're in Florida, there are no real COVID protocols, let's be real. But I did, I think, pick up every single one of these that they had. Initially, I found just one in the little inside area, and then I went to another area, and there was more. Pretty sure I picked up every single one of them to see which one had the best leaves, new leaves, variegation, because that is unfortunately a big deciding factor for me, because I am a picky you-know-what. And I think that was all from Orlando, I think. Probably not, but... let's see, that was Sunday. Monday, Monday I actually didn't get anything in the mail. No, I didn't. That's correct. Monday I didn't actually get anything. So, Tuesday, this was a very drama-filled process of getting... Sorry, I'm moving stuff around so I can get to these two plants a lot easier. Excuse me. I had ordered some plants from a seller on Etsy. I don't really want to give out their name just because I don't have the nicest things. Well, it's not like I have mean things to say, but I'm not raving. I'm ranting and raving a little bit. They were located in Texas, and they had posted a thing on their store that was still open. There was no in their store was saying if you order now you'll get it in a week, etc. There weren't any product updates. But at the bottom of their store on Etsy, they'd stated that they were dealing with the backlash of the winter storms that were in Texas in March. The winter storms that were in Texas that really kind of screwed the state over. But that everything was being shipped this week or next. There was no date of when this update was posted or what this week or next meant. But the store was open, so I figured, hey, since the winter storms, I've ordered plants from stores on Etsy located in the same area of Texas that this store is located in. And I've gotten the plants. I got them in whatever, not even probably a week turnover time. So, I'm not too worried. And it just was kind of a mess. I mean, I got the plants. I just ordered the plants March 15th. And they arrived April 13th. Nope. Yeah, April 13th, yesterday. They came yesterday. And I had a really hard time getting, like, I'd communicate with the sellers, and they'd after like 3 or 4 messages of me just asking for updates, and I'd finally get one back that was just all about the damages they suffered from the winter storm and this, that, and the other, which I fully understand. Like, that shit cray. Like, beyond even probably, like, the type of damage you get from a hurricane, a fucking snowstorm. Sorry for my language. But in my mind, I just kind of was like, if you're this far behind, why is your store still open? If you've lost this many plants, why is your store still open? I know you have to respect the hustle. Well, you don't have to respect the hustle. Fuck the hustle. And I know you need your money, but also close it for a week, catch up, and resume. I don't know. Anyways, I mean, I guess what really got my goat with this whole story is that, like, March 29th, I got a tracking number with an update that USPS was waiting for the item. And a week later, USPS was still waiting for the item. So when I messaged them, just kind of making sure everything was A-okay, because I know USPS can be a questionable shipping method at times. Just basically being like, are we all good? Is USPS still waiting for the item, or have you given it to them? I don't know if they coughed it up. Have you given it to them, and they're the ones making screwy shipping updates? And I just got a message that was like, I thought we told you we were shipping it this week. And that was like a week after being told we're shipping it this week or next week. I was like, I know you said that. I just wanted to make sure I got a tracking number. And, you know, maybe I'm a simpleton, but when you get a tracking number to me, that's like, oh, it's going out soon. So these plants probably shipped on Thursday the 8th. And I got them Tuesday. So it was just kind of frustrating more than anything. But the plants are in good shape for the most part. One of them does have some yellow leaves, but I actually got 2 of them, and I do not recollect buying 2 of them. I was not charged for 2 of them. Maybe it was a 2-pack and I just can't read. But one of the things I got was when I got 2 of the Monstera whatever, Silverleaf Monstera still. I think my fingers have like Monstera silt. Because I don't believe in using big words. But yeah, this is one I've got 2 of now. And one of them does have, it's actually in the IKEA cabinet. It's about the same size, same amount of leaves and everything, but I do have there's like 2 or 3 leaves that are real yellow. So I'm just kind of supervising them. I don't know if it's from heat or, because the pictures say weren't that yellow, because they sent pictures before they sent them out. They weren't that yellow. So I'm not sure if it just had to do with the heat and the shipping or what. So it's kind of supervising it. And the other plant I got from them was this Hoya obtusa. Nope, not an obtusa, obovata. With the real pretty variegation. And I actually had added soil to this because the pot was maybe this full, which there weren't any roots showing. But it also, as you can see with this lean, it was like ready to tumble out of the pot. Like it was pulling itself out of the pot because there wasn't any dirt weighing it down. So I ended up adding some to it. And I think that's all. Yeah, because today I said, no, go home. You just bought all these plants. Go home. I'm off tomorrow, and there's Kirby's is doing their restock tomorrow. And I've got a couple things in my cart from them that I was like, let me save everything in the restock that I like. So, this probably will not be a weekly occurrence. I wholesomely admit I went a little crazy this past week, because I just kept spending money going, it's my birthday week. Because my birthday was on Saturday. So I was like, no rules. Money's fake. Money's not real. I'm gonna spend all this money because it's my birthday. So this probably will not be a weekly occurrence. I mean, I guess if I get really good stuff or stuff I've ordered comes in, I've got a couple plants that are in the mail right now. So if they were to all come in within a week's time, I probably would do something like that. I think that's about it, really. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. And I missed the whale tail that's out in my living room. I just remember one time being like, I know I went to the Walmart here. What day did I go? And I want to say it was last Wednesday, and I'm doing Thursday to Thursday. Because I honestly don't have any more space on my table right now. Let me see if I can't angle this downward somewhat to look at them. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surrounded. So, yes, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you made it through the... Sorry, I just realized it's like horribly tilted after I touched it. Thank you for watching. If you made it through, as always, down below I've got not only the links to the websites that I use to purchase some of these plants, such as Kirby's and Love and Audrey's. Sorry, I'm like Love and Audrey's New Orleans. And I'll definitely list the name of the 2 nurseries in Orlando I went to. I don't feel like I need to list the big box stores I went to, Walmart and Ace Hardware. I think that's it. As well as I'll also include over Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, etc., etc. But thank you for watching, and shoot me any questions you have, and I'll do my best to answer you or direct you in a location to get them answered.